Hey guys! Today, we're diving into the insane action at Lights Out 16, where Daddy Dave and Murder Nova quite literally took flight. That's right, these Street Outlaws legends went airborne in the No Time 275 and Pro 275 races, giving us some of the wildest moments of the event. Now, if you've been following the action, you've probably already seen the crazy footage of Murder Nova's car launching into the air during Q3 of Pro 275. He left the line hard, and just as the power hit, the front end lifted, sending the car into an insane wheelie. But here's the thing, Sean Ellington is one of the best drivers out there, and he handled it like a pro. Thankfully, the car wasn't seriously damaged, and they got it prepped and ready for eliminations. That's the kind of resilience that makes Street Outlaws racing so legendary. But Murder Nova wasn't the only one with a wild ride, because just hours later, Daddy Dave had his own brush with the skies in the No Time 275 class. He launched off the line, and in less than a second, the front tires lifted off the ground, sending the Audi into an aggressive power wheelie. The car soared up before slamming back down in a heart-stopping moment that had everyone holding their breath. This was pure, raw, unchained horsepower at work. If you've been around the radial racing world, you know this isn't the first time we've seen such high-flying action. One of the most infamous moments in radial history happened back in 2016, when Stevie Fast Jackson took flight in the original Shadow. That crash was brutal, and the car was completely totaled. Other legends like Dwayne Mills and Tim Slavens have also experienced similar airborne moments. It's just part of the game when you're pushing this much horsepower without wheelie bars. But here's the good news, both Daddy Dave and Murder Nova's cars came out of these insane wheelies without major damage. More importantly, both drivers walked away unscathed. That's a huge relief because crashes like these can be catastrophic. When a car lifts too high and comes down wrong, things can turn bad real fast, but these guys managed to avoid disaster, and their cars were back in action in no time. Now, as for the eliminations, Daddy Dave, unfortunately, got knocked out of No Time 275, but Justin Swanstrom and Travis Harvey are still in the mix. The competition at Lights Out 16 is absolutely fierce, with some of the fastest radial cars in the world battling it out for big money and ultimate bragging rights. These aren't just local street races, these are high-stakes, no-holds-barred, pedal-to-the-metal fights for the crown. And let's talk about that Audi. Daddy Dave's No Prep Kings car has been a hot topic since he switched it over for radial racing. This thing is a beast, built to handle the grueling world of No Prep Kings, but now he's pushing it to the limits in No Time 275. While his airborne moment may have cost him this time around, it just shows how much raw power this car has, and you can bet he'll be back stronger and even faster next time. The same goes for Murder Nova. His Pro 275 machine is proving to be a serious contender. He may have had that wild wheelie, but that's what happens when you're running on the edge of performance. The fact that these Street Outlaws are stepping into the radial game shows how versatile and hungry for competition they really are. They're not just TV stars, they're real-deal racers, and Lights Out 16 is proving it. So, what's next? Will Daddy Dave and Murder Nova take another shot at radial domination? Will Justin Swanstrom and the other Street Outlaws take home the win? One thing's for sure, this is just the beginning of an epic season of racing. If you love the adrenaline, the horsepower, and the unexpected moments that make drag racing the most exciting sport on the planet, then stay tuned, because things are just heating up. And as always, let us know in the comments, who do you think will come out on top? Are you rooting for Daddy Dave, Murder Nova, Swanstrom, or another racer? Hit that like button, subscribe for more Street Outlaws action, and we'll see you next time with more insane racing updates. The racing world is no stranger to innovation, adrenaline, and the relentless pursuit of speed. This year, at Lights Out 16, held at South Georgia Motorsports Park, one car has captured the attention of fans and competitors alike, the OG Nova. Piloted by a team with a deep passion for racing and a history of success, the OG Nova is making waves on 275 radial tires, a class known for its fierce competition and technical challenges. The OG Nova holds a special place in the heart of its owner. As the first real hot rod the team ever built, it's more than just a race car, it's a symbol of their journey in the world of drag racing. Over the years, the Nova has undergone numerous transformations, but its essence remains the same, a powerhouse built to dominate the track. This year, the team decided to take on the 275 radial class, a decision that required significant upgrades and adjustments to the car. To compete in the 275 radial class, the team turned to DMC Race Cars, the builders of the OG Nova, for some critical upgrades. The goal was to lighten the car and optimize its performance for the smaller tire. The team pulled the MH7 engine straight out of their MPK car and installed it in the Nova, ensuring they were working with a familiar and reliable power plant. This engine, paired with a ProCharger, has been a staple in their racing program, and the team's experience with it gave them confidence heading into Lights Out 16. One of the most significant changes was the addition of a lockup torque converter. This modification was designed to improve the car's efficiency and consistency, but it came with its own set of challenges. During testing, the team had to fine-tune the lockup system to ensure it engaged smoothly without shocking the tires. The 275 radial tires, with their limited grip compared to larger slicks, require a delicate balance of power and finesse to avoid losing traction. The team arrived at South Georgia Motorsports Park with a clear goal: to push the OG Nova as fast as possible on the 275 radials. The event, known for its high stakes and intense competition, provided the perfect stage for the team to showcase their hard work. With Brandon, their trusted tuner, at the helm, the team began testing and making adjustments to the car's setup. The first few passes were focused on gathering data and ensuring the car was running smoothly. The team quickly realized that the rear suspension needed attention. The stiffer springs they initially used were limiting the car's ability to transfer weight effectively, causing issues with traction. After consulting with Minor Motorsports, they swapped out the springs for lighter ones, allowing the car to sit lower and improve its weight transfer. This change made a noticeable difference, and the car began to hook up better on the track. Another key addition was the installation of a wheelie control system. While the OG Nova had never needed one before, the team recognized that it could be a valuable tool in the 275 radial class. The system helps prevent the car from lifting too high off the line, ensuring it stays planted and maintains traction. This adjustment, combined with the suspension changes, gave the team more confidence to push the car harder. The team's hard work and attention to detail paid off as the OG Nova began to show its potential. During testing, the car consistently ran in the 2.70s, with a best pass of 2.79 at 198 miles per hour. While these numbers were impressive, the team knew there was more left in the car. Brandon, the tuner, believed that with the right adjustments, the Nova could run in the 2.60s, a time that would make it highly competitive in the 275 radial class. One of the standout moments of the event came during a late-night pass when the car ran a 2.79. The team was thrilled with the performance, especially considering it was only the third full pass they had made on the new setup. The lockup torque converter worked flawlessly, and the car felt smooth and controlled throughout the run. It was a testament to the team's preparation and their ability to adapt to the challenges of radial racing. Despite their success, the team faced their fair share of challenges. The unpredictable weather and cooling temperatures made it difficult to maintain consistent track conditions. On one pass, the car smoked the tires off the line, a frustrating setback that highlighted the importance of fine-tuning the suspension and power delivery. However, the team remained focused and used each pass as an opportunity to learn and improve. One of the key takeaways from the event was the importance of data and communication. Brandon's expertise and ability to analyze the car's performance were crucial in making the right adjustments. The team also emphasized the value of testing and gathering as much information as possible before making changes. This approach allowed them to make incremental improvements and avoid costly mistakes. As the team packed up and prepared to head home, they were already looking ahead to the next race. The OG Nova had proven itself as a formidable contender in the 275 radial class, and the team was eager to continue refining the setup. With more testing and a few additional tweaks, they believe the car has the potential to run in the 2.60s, a time that would put them in the mix with the top competitors in the class. The team's journey at Lights Out 16 was a testament to their passion, dedication, and willingness to embrace new challenges. The OG Nova, with its rich history and relentless pursuit of speed, continues to be a fan favorite and a symbol of what drag racing is all about. As they continue to push the limits of what's possible on 275 radials, one thing is certain: the OG Nova is here to stay, and its story is far from over. Lights Out 16 was a milestone for the OG Nova and its team. Competing in the 275 radial class required a new level of precision and innovation, and the team rose to the occasion. With a combination of careful preparation, expert tuning, and a deep love for the sport, they proved that the OG Nova is more than capable of holding its own against the best in the business. As they continue to chase faster times and bigger victories, the OG Nova remains a shining example of what can be achieved with hard work, determination, and a little bit of racing magic.